Hello, everyone. It's me, Bobby D, and welcome to another Cubbage Critiques. Cubbage Critiques is sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. You can find them on Instagram or you could email them at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. Well, we are working on our, what should I call it? I guess our New York series of things that we did May 2025. We did so many things. There's so much more to get to, and we're going to try to get it all in before we end up back in New York again. Okay, so today what I want to do is I want to critique the rooftop restaurant called The Haven. Yes. So we went to this awesome place called The Haven. It's a rooftop restaurant and bar, of course, in New York. I'll put the address in the description, and I'll let you know what it is that we had as well. I know that I actually had some awesome chicken wings, some great fries. We had actually just come from the Top of the Rock, and earlier that day we had tried Little Italy's pizza. So I was pretty full, believe it or not, by the time we got to the Haven. But what was very interesting about it, of course, we went with friends, and what was interesting about it was that it I don't want to say that it was, I guess, because it was a little bit chilly, even though it was the end of May. It was just a little bit of chill in the air. The rooftop was still kind of closed, like they didn't have the glass part of it open. But what was really cool was that we were able to see out onto the street and different buildings and things like that. So that was actually pretty cool. I believe one of our diners, one of the folks that dined with us, had a salmon. I'm definitely gonna have to look that up. It seems like it's been forever. I know it hasn't been that long, but we did so many cool things in New York, and Sam C and I look forward to getting back there and checking it out, having more experiences there, and yeah. But the Haven is inside of I want to say it's actually, is it a, what do I want to, maybe a hotel slash restaurant type. Like I should say there are a couple of businesses in this building. I guess that's the best way to say it. There is a like a fusion Asian thing, restaurant going on the first floor that you go in. But then, of course, they have elevators to go up to the different areas that you are trying to do. So it's really very, very cool. Our waiter was amazing. He was so nice. The other couple that we went with, they were trying to get the bill split between us, and we're always like, don't worry about it, we'll figure it out, that kind of thing. And actually, unfortunately, they kind of irritated the waiter a bit. Totally understand, though, because they were trying to tell us that what they do is, if it's couples, or it doesn't matter what it is that you bought, they're just going to split it straight down the middle if you want to do it like that. And they ordered a little bit more than we did, and like, drinks, alcoholic drinks and stuff like that. So unfortunately, I don't want to say the onus, but it was more on us having the worst of the bill. Like, I don't want to say the worst of the bill, but since it was equal, it was like we were paying, kind of helping them pay a little bit. So, but we were just kind of like, don't worry about it, we'll deal with it another time, whatever. And that's pretty much what happened there. So when you are in New York, and if you plan to travel with other people or go somewhere like a restaurant, especially a little higher class restaurant or rooftop restaurants and things, keep in mind that they will split the bill, but they're not going to be like, okay, you got a Caesar salad and a steak and a glass of wine, and you got a Pepsi and a burger and fries and that kind of thing. They're not going to split it like that. They're just going to split it by however many people are there. Boom, straight down the middle, and you all are going to have to work it out. That's basically the way it is. So just know that in advance. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, I will put in the description what it is that Sam C and I had, and I can't remember what I really want to say he had some type of steak or something, but it just totally it's totally I'm just it's just totally missing me right now. But what I do want to tell you is that you do, if you haven't been, try to get the opportunity to go to New York and hang out in Midtown Manhattan. It's so cool. It's an awesome vibe. And check it out and look for the Haven when you're there. Hopefully you're close enough by. Well, people walk around in New York all the time. You don't really realize how much walking you've done. And they tell you to wear comfortable shoes, and it's true, you should. But I tell you, if we didn't have comfortable shoes, we would have been our feet would have hurt. But physically, we actually felt great. So keep that in mind. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly, truly do appreciate it. Have an amazing, amazing Thursday today. And don't forget to check us out on our YouTube channel right here on the CCR Radio Show for our live show this coming Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern. Have an amazing day. And don't forget, of course, about my show, the Cooking Fun with Mrs. Cubbage, tomorrow at 4 p.m. We will have that loaded up for you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you again really, really soon.